Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. I'm back with another deck. This time I've got a High Evo deck with a little twist. This is going to be a kind of toxic Hazmat, Scorpion, Cyclops Evo deck where inflicting damage on the opponent will give us cheap Abominations, combined with Spider-Woman and Moon Girl, should hopefully enable us to play multiple Abominations or She-Hulks. So this video is going to be something a little bit different. These are going to be some pre-recorded matches. What with the new season pass starting today, I recorded some matches to show you how this deck can perform. So let's jump into it. First match. First round we couldn't play anything. And unfortunately the second round we couldn't play anything. But as you can see, we've got Moon Girl, Thing, Luke Cage. So the cards that we needed would have been good to get Scorpion out and inflicting damage on the opponent. But unfortunately they retreated. So that was that one. Anyway, on to the next one.
Behold my creations.
Okay, so second round, second match. We got Wiley, or Willy. And we can get Misty Knight out straight away. And then we can get Scorpion out. So things were looking good. Kind of the cards that we wanted to play.
Breaking news.
So we get a little bit of intel. They got a Mystique card. But at this point it could be anything. And this was then the case of putting Cyclops down on top of their Quake to try and inflict some damage. They got the pixelated Black Widow. And in hindsight, I put the Widow's Bite on the far left to add a card to their hand, thinking would that card then affect them in drawing a card? Or should I put it on Washington DC, as that would have given the card +3, because it has no ability. If I had Luke Cage, I was then thinking about putting Hazmat, but I was a bit hesitant to play Sunspot on top of Jean Grey. But then they played a Cerebro. So then it showed me that they're playing a Cerebro free deck. Then we gained their Widow's Bite because they played it on Machine World. And like that, we take the win. GG's, my friend. Always good to fist bump.
Victory.
And on to the next one.
Behold my creations.
So we're playing Mox J, or and we got Gamma Lab. So we went Scorpion on Gamma Lab to get that damage out straight away. And there was a part of me thinking, do they have a Shang-Chi? I was willing to take that risk. They played Jeff. I think then I follow up with Hazmat because I wanted to inflict some damage on their cards while get, because it didn't matter if Scorpions also received the damage because they were going to turn into Hulks. I was then torn between playing either Luke Cage, The Thing, or High Evo in the middle. Because we had priority, I knew The Thing wasn't going to do any damage on their card, but it felt like a race to get the numbers to challenge that center location. So this is good. Spider Woman, far left. Good 12 power. Which is great because it obviously, as you can see, brought down Abomination down to 2. And then we could play Abomination and Cyclops to hopefully win the match. Being the last round, don't mind taking the Vibranium into my deck. Then we got the 1 energy spare to inflict some damage on their cards. And as you can see, they pulled Giganto, so they did win that left, but because we've got the power in the middle and the Cyclops on the right, we took the win. GG's. And on to the next one.
Behold my creations.
So first round, we pull Misty Knight, so we play her, get her down. They put down Nova, and then we have Xandar. We play Scorpion, as we have Moon Girl in our hand. All we now need is Abomination and She-Hulk. And this looks like a good hand. Then we get Monster Island. I decided to play the Sunspot now to get the +1 and then the free and then the power transfer from Misty Knight. I wasn't worried about receiving the rock. I then wanted to play Cyclops on top of their monster to then inflict the damage. But then they play a Shang-Chi. So with that, I decided to play the Thing on top of Cyclops to add the extra damage to that side.
It's clobbering time.
At the same time, hoping that I'm going to pull Abomination in the last final turn. Unfortunately, I don't. And I don't have Luke Cage, so I can't play Hazmat. In hindsight, it might have been better to play She-Hulk far right. But unfortunately,
Enough said, bub.
I don't think it would have mattered because their Wolverine goes to the middle, so we tie there. And unfortunately, we lose by a point in each location. But you can't win them all. GG's, Black Wolf. And on to the next one. So the last match, we got Isa. And in the first round we got Monster World and Sunsport we put down in the middle. And then we have Atlantis. And we pull Cyclops. So we have Medusa in the middle, and we float the power. That brings Sunspot to 7. And then we decide I want an extra Cyclops. So we play Cyclops in Cloning Vats. Seeing that we have Abomination, the game plan is just to try and get as many Cyclops on the board in the hope to get super cheap Abomination.
Snap.
And on 5 we then have the decision to either play the Thing and float the power to Sunspot, or play one Spider-Woman, sorry, for extra damage. So we ended up playing Cyclops in the middle. And just keep hammering away
Wind,
with the
aid
damage.
my hand.
Their Iron Lad pulls their Storm, which we're not worried about. Because at this point, unfortunately, we can't play Moon Girl, but we do have a super cheap Abomination. At first, I decided to possibly go far right, but then I think I changed my mind and played both in the middle, knowing that I'm pretty confident they can't have anything more than, say, 11 or 12, which would win them the far right location. So I decided to go all in the middle. Got some big numbers. And then surprisingly, they pull a Goliath, which takes out our cards. But Sunspot soaks up the energy. And because we've got such a high difference on the far right, we take the match.
Victory.
That was a good match. So yeah, fist bump and GG's. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. A little take on a High Evo deck there. And as always, appreciate likes and subscribes. And have a good one. And I'll see you in the next one.